Purple Heart Homes is a 501c3 charity organization that we take care of veterans one home at a time. We improve their lives at no cost to the veterans. We're based out of Statesville, North Carolina. We have volunteers in 43 states. I'm the person here in the DC area, and I'm a full-time employee of Purple Heart Homes. So my job is to try to get the name out there, to find corporate sponsors and corporate partnerships.
Well, what a need here, and what a help it'll be to so many veterans.
Indeed. Right here, especially here at the VFW, it's a hub. There's a VFW, the DAV, other veterans groups meet here, and they were having challenges coming up a ramp or getting inside the building. So we're just going to fix the problem and take care of it for them and make sure we can serve more vets.
As you described and showed me, just the way the door opened. I mean, just some real simple things you'll be able to change here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, in this case, the door opened into the ramp rather than away from the ramp. And so once a veteran would get up to the top of the ramp, they were challenged to get inside the door. And then the door had a huge step instead of a ramp. So we put in a new ramp on the doorway itself to just make that entry and exit easier. I saw firsthand last Friday 2 veterans in wheelchairs maneuvering to get through this, and it was kind of a pain. So I'm glad we're here to fix it, and I know that they will benefit from it. I talked to the post commander a few months ago. I said, hey, this is who I am with Purple Heart Homes. We're trying to establish a presence here to help local veterans. Do you got any issues or concerns with that maybe we can partner with or help out together? And she says, matter of fact, we are struggling. And she pointed out that with this part of the building that they could use some help on it. I said, that's right up our alley. We can do that.
Because it's very frustrating when we have a veteran that can't get in to take advantage of the services and the activities that we offer here at the post. So and we don't, not all of our veterans are handicapped, but those that are, they need to have equal access. And we don't have a lot of money, and so we try to partner with different organizations. And when I talked with Mr. Gursky with Purple Heart Homes, it just seemed like a perfect fit. And he was excited. He's like, we can do that. We can help 800 veterans, because our post is 800 veterans strong. Wow. So we started kind of talking through it and working through it, and here it's coming to fruition. So this is very, very exciting, and we're not going to have this problem because DAV, the local DAV Chapter 7, handles veteran claims here every Friday, and so a lot of those veterans are in wheelchairs. So now there won't be a problem with that. So we're very excited about it.
I never even thought of that aspect. I'm just thinking of just regular meetings that you have here, but just other things.
Right. Because there are multiple veteran service organizations that meet in this venue. That we have the VFW, of course, the VFW Auxiliary, the Marine Corps League, the Young Marine local chapter, the DAV. We have a fly fishing group that meets here. We have Veterans on Board, which is a PTSD group that meets here. So we have a lot of different groups that meet. And this is an election. This is an election place for the city, and we've got a big election coming up in November. So it makes a big difference, and we were thrilled that we're able to find somebody to help us do this. And this group has been great to work with, so we look forward to future relationship with them as well.
Well, and just when you get to the point when you are able to see people who haven't been able to come, how exciting will that be?
I know they're going to be thrilled. And we do have one of our veterans who is wheelchair bound, and he's got one of those nice big wheelchairs. And we said, Reggie, you're going to be the model here. We're going to have you try it out and make sure that it works, because he's very active in a lot of the things we do. So he's perfectly happy to come help us. So
how can people learn more about Purple Heart Homes and help you out?
Well, we can donate. We can donate at www.purplehearthomeusa.org or phhusa.org. Purple Heart Homes USA.org, and you can contribute. If you're a veteran in need, you can actually apply for things. We have a waiting list, but if it's something that's critical, urgent need, we're on top of it. And if you're a pre-9/11 veteran, we can help get you to the top of the list. This is older veterans; they don't have time to wait for bureaucracy. So we'll do what we can do to help them at no cost to the veteran.
Boy, again, for what you're doing for the veterans, what you're doing for this VFW hall, and you found a contractor here that you really believe in.
Oh, I know this contractor. I've seen their work firsthand. They don't. Although we're not a pass through. There's some work that, since I'm up here alone in Northern Virginia, I have to have someone to help do the work. So I knew who I would call if I needed some work done. And these guys, AMC Contracting, does a phenomenal job at a very good price, and they care about the customer. It's a long-term relationship. They'll take care of the needs of what you need. I had them do 4 projects already for me, and I knew that they'd be the ones I would call because they're going to take care of the veteran. They're going to have the customer's needs in mind, and I like that about them.
Well, and I know, I mean, ramps can do so much. They give freedom to so many people, and in this case, will be maybe people who haven't been able to come here to meetings or get together will be able to come and be able to get in here.
Absolutely, that's huge. In fact, last week when I was here, I didn't expect to see anybody I knew, but one of the veterans in a wheelchair was someone I knew. And it just really drove it home. Accessibility. It needs to be there, and we're happy to help.
Dave, thanks for what you do. This is what a great outreach this is. Thank you.
Yeah, you bet.
And I'm excited to be able to tell our Post membership that we've gotten this done. So anyway, we try to maintain the Post, and then we try to do little improvements all the time to make it more accessible and more homey and more welcoming to all of our local veterans in the community. So, first
time it's used, when it starts being used, I mean, it's going to be there are ribbon cuttings and there are ribbon cuttings constantly. This is a big deal.
One, yes, it is.